Shalom Temple Israel. This book, Machzor Lev Shalem, the prayer book that we use for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, 3 days a year, sits for most of the year in a storage closet in the temple hallway, on a bookshelf alongside hundreds of other copies of this Machzor that in a normal year we would take out shortly before Rosh Hashanah. Well, since last Sunday, the Temple Israel staff has given out over 200 copies of this Machzor to members of the congregation who most likely will be participating in high holiday services virtually from their homes, as we're still in the middle of this pandemic. And it's really been very touching to see congregants coming to Temple Israel to pick up the Machzor and to know that you're going to be using these books, which are communal property, from the comfort of your homes, that you want to participate, be able to follow along in services, being on the same page that we're on here in the sanctuary. But we're running into a little bit of a problem. Since so many people have told us that you don't yet know or haven't decided if you're going to watch services at home or be here in the sanctuary, we're getting a little bit worried about running out of machzorim, of books. We want to make sure that anyone who comes into the building also has a machzor, also is able to participate fully in services. So first, I have a request. If you borrowed a book and you end up coming to services in person, please make sure to bring that machzor with you so that you can use it during services. For people who are going to be participating in services from home, we're also going to be making available another option. And this is courtesy of the Rabbinical Assembly, the Association of Conservative Rabbis. We've licensed through them a virtual copy of Machzor Lev Shalem that you can access on an iPad, on a computer, on a phone, on any device that you use. You can follow along during services. And I want to show you how this works because most of us are not used to praying from an iPad or a phone. We will make available a link to a flipbook of the Machzor. Click on the link, put in the password, hopefully you get the password right. That time I got it. And it takes you to a flipbook, to an online version of Machzor Lev Shalem. And if you use this book at home, what I suggest you do is use a different device than you're using for services. Set services up on your computer or on your TV if it's internet capable, and set the book on a different device like an iPad. You can follow along in the book, swipe through to find the right page. It even has easy table of contents to find where you are. So for example, if you're in the Torah service, you open up to the Torah service and you can even either leave it full page or you can zoom in like you could on any other screen and get a close-up look, larger print, easier to see. We're very thankful that the Rabbinical Assembly has made this book available for a small contribution to congregations who have licensed it, and we're happy to provide it as a service for Temple Israel congregants. If you'd like a link to this book, ask you to contact the office, and we'll also make the link available before Rosh Hashanah services. We want to make sure that everyone's on the same page, everyone is able to have as full a Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur experience as possible wherever you are, if you're in the sanctuary or if you're in your home here in Charlotte, or if you're anywhere else in the world, we're happy that you're going to welcome in the new Jewish year with us. Looking forward to seeing you next week. Shabbat Shalom.